and welcome to the Roughneck Minute, a movie-by-minute podcast where we go over the movie Starship Troopers 1 minute at a time. I'm your host, Johan.
And I'm your host, Matthew.
And today we are at minute 117. It begins with the troopers, well, some of them, giving their all in a tug of war, and ends with Carr telling everyone, "It's afraid!"
It's afraid!
Yeah, but the beginning of this minute, it reminded me of high school gym during a tug of war. Because there's some guys, their feet are next to each other and their backs are straight. They're like, I'm pulling. And when you do tug of war with those people, you're just like, pull. They're like, I am. I don't care.
I'm doing my job.
Yeah, and there's literally like a couple guys stand there. They're just like not doing much. And it immediately reminded me of that person I hated in high school.
Yeah.
Well, didn't hate. More like just gym class. Because they ended up being one of my best friends. And I'm just like, dude, pull. And he's like, nah, I don't care.
Nah.
Because I was the guy that actually tried. So.
Yeah.
Anyways, so it starts with them pulling the bug out of the hole. And one of the first things I notice is, so there are those V-straps or whatever. I'm not sure what the technical term is. To try and pull the bug out.
Yeah.
It's attached to the netting. It looks like that where there's that line of the V-strap and basically like to secure around a bug. I think that's the same trick that they used to do with Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Half of the back half is fake versus the front. Or the back half is CGI. Because that break looks weird. And I started thinking about like, oh, that's where the break is.
Yeah, there definitely is a break to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they are actually pulling something, but I think it was just like it was something to displace the dirt around it as well too, but that's about it.
Yeah, but remember the puppet is majority the front half.
Yeah.
So I think like just the back half of it, where there's like a little bit of a close up of the bug being pulled out. That is the front half is real, but the back half is CG.
I don't know if they're gonna pull a puppet with people in it that needs a big animatronic like that around like that. I think when it's being moved, it is CG, but when it's stationary, it's the puppet.
Okay. It's just
like I mean, they probably could move it, but I mean, I don't think they would want to move it just for how weird that shot would be. It'd be a lot easier to just make it fit and make a CG bug than it would be to superimpose a front bug and a back bug.
Yeah, because the reason why I say that is because right at like 56:14, just about the straps don't seem to retract and bounce the way it should if you were carrying something with weight.
No, they're definitely not. Those are fake straps.
Yeah.
The whole entire bug is fake at this point. Like at 56:18 right now, that whole entire bug is fake.
Well, that's why I'm wondering if the straps are real. Because they are definitely pulling on something.
They look like fake rubber bands right now.
Okay, I can get that.
I don't know. Like they look fake to me, but they may look real to you. I don't know.
Like green streamers, that way they can actually try and post CG it.
That's what I'm thinking. Because I'm thinking they're pulling like a sled. Like, because look at the back of it as well too. From I'm looking at 18 seconds in this 56 minute. There's like a track right behind them. They could try to cover it up, and there's a track right in front where like a truck would be pulled or something like that. So maybe they pulled something with wheels.
Maybe. Yeah.
So maybe they just.
The reason why I thought that the front half might be real is because you see the displacement of the sand being pushed, and I thought that part might be real because it actually looks realistic. Like the physics of it and the weight of it seems just right.
You could just use a cow catcher.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Oh, you're right. There are like lines. I never noticed that.
Yeah, there's like there's legit like what is it? Like tire marks in the dirt right there.
Yeah,
and
back.
Behind as well too.
Well,
no, in front too. There's tire marks in front.
I'm trying to see if that's tire marks or rope because I see them drop.
You know what? You're right. It is probably rope.
Because everybody needs rope.
Yes.
It's a horrible Irish accent, but It's a call to Boondock Saints, which is a
Good job.
fantastic movie. Love it.
Yeah, it's okay.
What? I love it.
I've gotten over it over time. Like, it was pretty cool back in junior high school, but now I'm just like, eh.
I watched it like way after like its hype because I didn't know about it. And then somebody told me about it and I was just like, what? What's Boondock Saints?
Yeah.
So I got on the bus of Boondock Saints way late. Like everybody was over it by the time I saw it. So
No, I had a friend who wanted to get the tattoos on his hands. I'm like, that sounds kind of dumb.
the Veritas Vegetas?
Veritas, yeah.
Yeah. See, among everybody that also watched it, I was the one that knew it was Latin and what the prayer was because some of the prayers are based on like well, they use some of the Lord's prayer, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the people didn't have that flow of the way it's spoken. Now it's just like it's almost like the Our Father, and they're like,
Yeah.
"What?" And I'm like, "It's very religious." So is the movie. Well, not religious, but it has like that whole idea of like what religion is.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I guess the bug isn't partial puppet.
So it is partial puppet when they have close-ups, but so like right at 19 seconds as well, too, you see the bug kind of move around a little bit. Its eyes shift left to right as well, too.
Yeah. Anytime there's a close up of the eyes is when I assume that it's the puppet.
It's a puppet, definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But this one where it was a kind of a backup shot where they had all the troopers and everything, it backed up, moved its eyes left and right. I'm like, yeah, that's not the puppet. That's the CG model.
Okay. And there's something that when I was writing the notes for this this minute, there's one thing I started doing that I kind of didn't notice.
Uh-huh.
Every time we've seen grown up Carl, I write Carl with a K.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not far off. I mean, he does kind of look like a little,
Yeah.
step a goose stepping,
Yeah.
Nazi, pretty much.
And it's kind of accidental. Like I just started writing Carl with a K, and then like in the beginning it was Carl with a C.
You want to see Ka with a K? I see.
Yeah. So, well, it seems like there's a lot of people that are just watching to see this scene. This is like a huge moment for NPH because this is kind of really post Doogie Howser. Like he's no longer a kid. And
yeah.
And the scene literally revolves around his reaction, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you see the meat wave in the previous seconds?
Yes.
Around like 25 seconds? Yeah, that's a meat wave.
Ever since you mentioned it, I see it now. I never noticed it before.
Yeah. It's all gross and disgusting.
It's rad though.
So I'm at where Carl moves up to the bug and we get the close up on the eyes and the vagina mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I never noticed it until now, but you can see one of the lights for lighting.
Oh, you can see two of them.
No, one is the sun.
Is that the sun?
Right near Carl's head where the
Yeah.
reflection is. Yes, that's the sun.
Okay.
Because the clouds around it are brighter as well too, but there's one that's like kind of close to, and also I think, I'm not sure, but there may be a boom mic somewhere in there as well too.
Yeah, it's off to the right. You see a guy holding it up.
Well, so they're also holding up Maritas in the previous scenes as well too. So I was thinking maybe there was Maritas, but there's one that has something specifically longer on the end of it that isn't a barrel and that's kind of perpendicular to it as well too.
Yeah.
So that's the boom.
Okay.
But yeah, I noticed that. Like I never noticed it before until now. It was kind of funny. Like there are lights; they could just use diffusers and get the same. It's perfectly fine,
Yeah. God, this is such cool puppetry, though.
Oh yeah. Wanted to shout out a character that we get really at 34 seconds in. This general right in the middle. You know who this guy is?
34 seconds in?
Mm-hmm.
No.
The guy in the gray that's not with the SS officers.
No, who is that?
That's Dale Dye.
Who?
Dale Dye.
Dale Dye?
Yeah, he was the military consultant on the movie.
Oh, that's right.
He's pretty much almost always in any military movie. Like he was in Band of Brothers. He was the the corporal commandant, or I'm sorry, like the leader of Easy Company.
Yeah, that's right.
The one where he, I'm sorry, gosh, what is his name? Um, like, because one of the characters in there, pretends to be him. What is the goddamn problem, Sobel? Kind of thing,
Oh, okay.
Um, but he's the same. He's that guy. But this is Dale Dye. Yeah, he's a military consultant. He's an actual Marine, I believe. Yes. So yeah, Dale Dye is an actual Marine. He is a technical advisor, radio personality, and American actor. So he's been in a lot of movies where like military consultation is needed, and also he's decently good actor too. Like if you ever see like just random General Number 2 or random Dude Number 3, I believe he was actually in Outbreak as well.
Oh.
Not many people like that movie. I actually really do.
I actually never watched it.
It's okay. The not Sam Jackson. What is it?
Dustin Hoffman?
Dustin Hoffman, yeah. That's Dustin Hoffman flick.
Yeah.
I think he's in that one as well too. He plays a lower, I think, corporal or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's in quite a bit of movies where military consultation is needed, and he'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll play something as well too.
That's actually a very, very good agent to make sure he gets attached to all those things like that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Well, also, I mean, it's also a thing where, like, everyone knows him, like, in the biz. They'll be like, oh, they could either get Arlie Ermy or Dale Dye, because both of them are pretty, they're quintessential Marines, and they're also, very likable for the camera as well, too. They're very good looking.
Yeah, unfortunately, only one of them's on the docket now.
Unfortunately.
R.I.P. Gunny. He was awesome.
I know.
Yeah.
I when he died, I was watching a blooper reel of Mail Call.
Oh, really?
And it's all him just swearing up and down. I'm like, oh, that's him. I know. Yeah. It's a great little video.
He was so awesome.
He really was. But yeah, Dale Dye basically says, what's it thinking? What's it thinking, Colonel? And Carl touches it. I think it's the first, kind of touch that wasn't given in anger to this bug.
Yeah.
For a little bit. And Carl thinks a bit. I also really, 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 really hate Denise Richards' face in this scene.
Like, she doesn't care.
No, she's just like, it's hot. It's hot. Yeah, let me... It's at 46 seconds if you guys want to see it.
I know. I'm there. But it's like everybody's like, oh my god, this is a point that could turn the entire war.
I mean, I'm not going to say anything about... I'm going to say something about Ace too, because Ace kind of looks like... That's a bug.
Yeah, but Ace actually looks like Ace, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
so we did a little survey or a little poll on our Facebook group, the Roughneck Minute Billet, where last week when we had Jonathan Howell on, we asked, hey, who would you rather have Carmen be cast at? And Jonathan said that he had a dark horse, and he put up his dark horse, and it was a stool, like just a regular old stool, and everyone voted for that.
Yep. I mean, I wanted Jennifer Connelly. I thought she would have been fine, but I voted for the stool.
I voted for everyone because I can.
I know. Oh, but I also wanted to post that we did get our first Russian bot onto our Roughneck Minute Billet.
Did we?
Yeah. On the questions of who is the best female actress in a movie, someone put in Carmen Ibanez, so it has to be false.
Oh, Johan.
I know.
And you probably just denied them outright, didn't you?
No, I let them in.
Okay.
But the minute I saw it, I was just like, really? All right. If you know the show, I'm pretty sure you're doing this to troll us, and that's fine.
That's fine, yeah. If you think Carmen is some hot stuff, that's good on you. All kinds to make fruit cup, man.
Yep.
It makes all kind of fruit to make fruit cup. There, it's a little bit of a line from Mission Hill. If anyone watched that,
Yeah, but those answers are pretty much the honeydew in a fruit cup. You're just like, what? Come on.
honeydew, it's okay. Come on.
Yeah, but not when you already have like cantaloupe and all other kinds of melon, and then you get honeydew. It's like, why would you add? You're
on
not
a hot summer day.
Yeah,
You are happy for any kind of cool fruit, any kind of any kind of melon, and have it like all cool when you bite into it. It's nice. It doesn't matter what kind it is. It's if you have multiples of it, it's fine.
Yeah, but okay, when you order a fruit cup, you want to have like a variety. Like pineapple's good, grapefruit is okay to have it there, depending on like what else is in there. Strawberry, of course, grapes, but it's like sometimes you get it's like cantaloupe, honeydew, cantaloupe again, honeydew, and then like two half strawberries, so you just get one strawberry, like a couple grapes, and it's just like this thing is just mostly melon. This kind of sucks.
I mean, I'm not gonna knock it because melon is awesome.
It is, but you just
I understand that it could probably be like a trash melon as well too, and it's just like put in there to, fill up space. But it's okay.
Yeah, but then I want a melon cup, not a fruit cup. Like I ordered a fruit cup. Can I have fruits in it? No, you get all melons.
I mean, you asked for a fruit cup, you got fruit. It's technically a fruit. I mean, like if you ask for a fruit cup and you got a tomato, you're still getting a fruit cup. I'm not wrong.
No, you're not wrong, but that's not the best thing there.
No, of course not.
Yeah. All right. I guess it just doesn't make sense, but all right. I would just be mad if I got a tomato in my fruit cup.
Yeah, of course, because tomatoes are weird.
Yeah, and it's acidic, so like way more acidic. And it's not as sweet, in my opinion.
No, it's like there was an infographic of D&D archetypes or D&D skills, and what was it? Wisdom is, or intelligence is to know that a tomato is a fruit,
and then wisdom is to know that tomatoes don't belong in a fruit salad.
Exactly.
And then charisma can sell a fruit salad with tomato in it,
which is salsa.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, you're right. Carmen gives.
She gives her. I think actually her eyes are pretty dead. Like I think they're a little off center right now.
Yeah, she gives it her all on that take.
It's hot. I'm hot.
Yeah.
I don't like this. I want some water.
Yeah,
I want some LaCroix.
Even though Jesus Christ. Even though Jake Busey already suffered heat stroke and he's just like still going on, and she's like,
my hair's messy.
Yeah, it's all frizzy because of the bug goo.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new. I'm gonna have to get a new perm. This is bad.
I know. Yeah, so it kind of goes to where, Carl is like really thinking. He's like, can I read this thing? He's really trying to dive in because I'm pretty sure he's. If you're a guy like him, you're hearing everybody's emotions are around you at the same time.
Yeah, we don't know how intuitive his psychic powers are. I mean, he may be able to like sense everyone, like kind of like hear everyone, like Clark can do, or like I'm sorry, Superman can do, because Superman is the one who can hear. I mean, Clark can too, but.
Yeah, but Clark...
You know what I mean.
Yeah, Clark is a disguise of Superman. Superman's always Superman.
Yeah.
So...
But you know what I mean? Like, he can hear everything at once and then turn it off all at once as well, too. I don't know if Carl's up to that point yet, or if he has to focus on one thing to even hear it, or if it's just always on.
Yeah.
The thing is, too, like, I would think he would eventually go insane if he couldn't turn it off, or if he had to hear everyone at the same time.
Yeah, but I just think that because this is new and he's surrounded by a bunch of people he doesn't know, he's trying to filter out the thoughts of everybody else, and he's trying to find this one, like, can I feel this one? Can I feel this one?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then he comes to the realization that, wait a minute, a voice in here is afraid. and I don't think it's anybody here. It's this guy.
See, I was thinking more it was a compatibility issue. Like it was like I'm okay with connecting to all these other people perfectly fine. The bug though, it's a little bit different biology. I gotta like get a little bit of a loading screen going on before we fully connected kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That's what my idea was, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have Google Translate at the time, so
Exactly.
yeah. Or a clip it pops up. It looks like you're trying to read this foreign language. Would you like me to help? Go away.
No,
Go away,
away.
Clippy. I've shut
Let
you
me
off
get my
so many
Bonzi buddy out real quick.
times.
Read my email, Bonzi.
Yeah, give me back the robot.
Hello there, Matthew.
Give me back the robot, Clippy. You suck. Ugh. I used to work in a workspace where they always enabled Clippy. I don't know why. I think it's because they didn't want us to make any changes to Windows. So it kind of reset in a way.
Yeah, they don't want you to break it.
Yeah, I know, but we had to keep disabling Clippy every start of the day. It was so annoying. Anyway, so he realizes that the brain bug is afraid. So that kind of gives a hint that like, oh, okay, he knows exactly, or he can read the bug's mind and everything like that. At 58, everybody starts to cheer. And we see Carmen. She's cheering. She's kind of happy. But I noticed she has green goo on her.
Uh-huh.
Didn't she get yellow goo from the brain bug?
So it was yellow goo, but I think the green goo is from the warriors.
Yeah, but she wasn't that close to a warrior that had to have green goo on her.
I don't think so either. That's the thing. So like that's where the green goo would have come from, but she was like nowhere near him.
Yeah, I know. So that's why it should be the yellow goo from the brain bug.
Yeah.
Maybe they did it just because to spite her.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Like, oh, you're not gonna, use this arm, Carmen.
Yeah. Like, I was actually starting to pay attention to, like, further on. She stopped using that arm, I think.
Because they're finally telling her, hey, don't use it.
Yeah. Like, after, like, 10 minutes of actual footage.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just weird because, like, I could have sworn it should have been yellow goo instead, like, or at least pus colored goo instead of the green goo. And maybe she was complaining about her hair and they're like, shut up. And they put green goo on her instead. Now both sides of your hair are messed up. So, I don't know. Because the top of her head has the yellow goo on it. And then all of a sudden there's green goo. Yeah, but then all of a sudden there's green goo. And it doesn't make sense why it's there. Anyway, so it kind of ends at 56, like about 56, 59, they show a bunch of extra screaming. One guy has a huge chip on his tooth. He probably plays like some sort of athletic sport. I mean, there's guys in hockey that have tons of chipped teeth and they never fix it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all too familiar with that. I have a chipped molar. It's not as bad. Yeah, I got it from wrestling when I used to wrestle in high school. So
yeah.
So everybody's cheering. Oh shoot. At about 56, 59, you see a bunch of the extras cheering, and they turn around and there's this one girl that kind of peers between two raised hands. I think that's our medic from like the beginning of the Roughnecks with the two pigtails. Be. So it might be her. Good for her getting a second shot on the camera.
Yeah.
So, yep. So everybody's cheering. It's a good day. It's a good way to end the day for all these troopers. So, hooray. Anything else you'd like to add here, Matt?
No, that's it. I mean, this is pretty much the end of the minute.
I know. I think there's a part of us that's just... It sucks to say, but we're getting excited to see this movie end.
Dude, we've been doing this for quite a bit of time. I mean, we started this back in like September of last year. We're coming up on summer, so we're almost this is pretty much like a baby gestation.
I know.
So it's pretty much almost 9 months.
Yeah. So we've been literally watching this movie for 9 months.
Every single time. And like at least once a month too, I'll watch it all the way through because I still like this movie.
I know, but it's just having to stop it every time just gets a little little bit on you.
Yeah.
You're like, do I see anything in this second? Nope. Next second, do I see anything at this second? Nope. So,
Man, that was cool.
yeah. So can they find you, Matt?
You guys can find me at AltMatt pretty much anywhere on the internet, from Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, what have you. Recently, I've been streaming our sessions on Unlimited Lives Plays Dungeons & Dragons, where we're playing Princes of the Apocalypse every Tuesday, I believe. It's pretty fun.
And you guys can find me on Twitch and Instagram at JDASHG26. You can also find me on Twitter at OMG It's Johan. You can also follow us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and Podcast Addict. Please like and subscribe for the remainder of the show. It would still be awesome to see that feedback. You can visit our website at theroughneckminute.podbean.com for show notes and back episodes. You can also follow us on Twitter at roughneckmin, M-I-N. If you like, you can also continue the conversation on our Facebook group, the Roughneck Minute Billet, B-I-L-L-E-T. I've been your host, Johan.
And I've been your host, Matthew.
And we'll see you on the Battle Strippers.